morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Hope all is fantastic. Welcome to Heart of Christ Ministry. And I'm happy, but also a bit bittersweet to say that that will be the last time that I will say welcome to Heart of Christ Ministry. And so that is what this message is about and what we're moving into here in the new year. And it's thrilling. It's exciting. There's a lot of amazing things unfolding within myself and around me. And so that's why this shift is ready to come forth now. But you know what? Before I get into that, what I want to do is just take care of some stuff real quick. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want to write to us here, feel free to do so at seang04@gmail.com. Even if you want to just say how much we've helped you, that matters more than you would ever know. So thank you for doing that. And plus, if you feel that this ministry has helped you in any way, shape, or form, you feel you've benefited over the lifespan of 2 years for Heart of Christ, donate a seed to the ministry. Why? Because it helps. But make sure you do it. When you do it, it's from the heart and you can feel good about it as well. So it's Venmo, Heart of Christ Ministry, seang04@gmail.com. Okay. When you do that, I'm like, okay, what's happening now? Once you do that, and once you donate a seed, you are going to receive the Endless Prosperity Pack. So I thought about this, I prayed about this, and what I realized is that this year will be the last time that we will do the Endless Prosperity Pack. We'll definitely come up with something else from a different tip or different standpoint, but ultimately we're going to put this to bed and lay it to rest as well. But still, you got a few days. If you decide to sow a seed, to donate to the ministry, give any amount of money to this ministry, you will receive the Endless Prosperity Pack, which is 5 videos from zero to financial freedom, helping you to understand money at its deepest point. Okay. With that being said, it's yours. All you got to do, sow a seed. It's well worth it. It's actually more than worth it. So I recommend doing that. Okay. So here's what we got shaking for today. Heart of Christ Ministry 2001, all inclusion spirituality. Okay. All inclusion spirituality. Now, coming in 2022. So there's a reason why this has unfolded. And it came through revelation. It came through me connecting with my higher self, with God, with the divine. And what transpired was I was basically in this deep session of prayer and meditation. And I was just really diving in introspectively to the truth of everything that was unfolding. And I just got this divine nudge. Right, that it was time to put Heart of Christ to rest, to bed, right? And at first I was like, man, I felt like I was just getting started. But then, my inner guidance helped me to understand and realize that, sometimes things are just a kickoff point to where you really need to go, right? Heart of Christ Ministry was that opening that I needed to see that I could actually do ministry. And it lasted for 2 years. And it's been some of the most phenomenal experiences for me to be able to get into this outlet and teach and share and have people support me through donations and stuff like that. Like, it's been absolutely wonderful. And I'm very grateful for that. And I want you to know how grateful I am for that and how appreciative I am for that. And it just means the absolute world. But what I know when it comes to spirit, when it comes to God, when it comes to the universe, when it comes to life, life is about change. Change is regular. Transformation is something that's as prevalent as the clothes you change. Like, if you're open to it and you're ready to ride the wave. I was just discussing the other day, actually yesterday, talking about flow, talking about change, talking about catching on to a wave of energy that comes in and allows us to ride that wave into something new. And this is what's happening, right? And so is it bittersweet? Yes. But ultimately, I know it's just the next step in my journey, right? It's the next step in the journey for me for ministry. And so there's a big reason why, okay? There's a really big reason why. So the name All Inclusion Spirituality comes from the idea. Let me just give you the story here real quick. So over the course of my life, I've been extremely religious, right? I've gotten away from religion and I've gone into spirituality. I've gone from spirituality to new age, new thought, self-realization, self-help, self-improvement, self-awareness, self-actualization, back to religion, Christianity, non-denominational, right? And through all of that stuff, I've been blessed to learn so much. So I was on this path where all of a sudden I would learn something and then I would exclude it from my life. But the truth of the matter is that today, right, and even beforehand, God was revealing to me that, everything you encounter, everything you spend an extended amount of time on in your life is meant to accentuate and enhance your life, not to be discarded once it is used, right? So we oftentimes can get under the impression that, like, even when it comes to people, right? Once they leave our lives, there's no more contribution and we just cast them aside and to never remember about them. But, I can see now at this point in my life how everything who has come, every person, that has come into my life has affected it in a way that still contributes to who I am today. And that is what was revealed to me from the divine about spirituality, about ministry, right? A ministry that would include Christianity, a ministry that would include self-help, that would include self-awareness, that would include Buddhism and all these other different types of studies, because at the end of the day, you know what God revealed to me that was so profound and so wonderfully phenomenal and amazing in every sense of the word? You know what he revealed to me? Revealed to me that there is God in each of those ministries or religions or spiritualities, or put it this way, creative expressions. There is God in each of them, right? So here's the real truth that it comes down to. There is no right or wrong when it comes to true religion and spirituality and true self-awareness. There's no wrong. There's no right or wrong, right? When people say, oh, it's wrong to do this, it's wrong to do that, God is so far above judgment when it comes to people, when it comes to things. God doesn't see judgment. You see, we've been caught up in thinking, well, this is right, this is wrong. No, it's not. It doesn't come down to that. It comes down to, you know what? I don't have to agree, but I am in a space of love enough to accept that this is where you are in your journey. This is where you are as it relates to your life, your spirituality, your development, your awareness, and your religion. And I can accept that. And to me, that is what all inclusion spirituality is about. Okay? That's what it's all about. I was just going to say, for so long, I denied this. I denied that. I denied this person. I denied that person, saying, well, I'm right and you're wrong. When in actuality, it's all right. Right? The only time it's not right, and this is not for me to judge, but I mean, I feel comfortable in saying, if love is not present to some degree in what you're practicing, then that's the only time questions have to arise. But if there is love, right? If you're Catholic and there's love, yes. If you're Christian and there's love, yes. If you're Hindu and there's love, yes. Self-awareness, new age, new thought, all this. When love is present and love is at the forefront and God is at the forefront, there's life. There is light there to illuminate the paths, right, of the people coming into contact with what it is that you're preaching and what it is that you're sharing with the world. And this is why all inclusion spirituality is born, because I'm not here to condemn Christianity. I'm not here to condemn Catholicism, Lutheranism, Episcopalians. I'm not here to condemn Buddhists. I'm not here to condemn people that are in self-help. And notice I put, God urged me to include self-help, right? Because these are the people that are attempting to improve because they love themselves and they want a better life. They're exactly a part of this, because it all gets back to loving God first, the divine, and then loving self, right? Taking those two, combining them, and allowing your life to expand because of that love and the actions that trickle down from it. Okay? So if you're just joining us, I was just talking about how we are putting Heart of Christ Ministry to bed, to rest. 2 years almost, 70, 60, something videos, different things happening. Oh, by the way, if you've given to the ministry, and just know that that's going to be contributed to the all inclusion ministry as well. It's not that all of a sudden, oh, Heart of Christ is dead, I'm pocketing the money. No, it's actually going towards this ministry, which we will find more of and learn more about in 2022. And we're still going to do the mental health awareness. Still going to have that focus there as well. And it's just exciting because this was just opened to my consciousness today. And I'm so excited, so happy to kind of rebrand and turn things around. And it's terrific, man. It's amazing when you allow God to work in your life, when you allow God to fully 100% express itself through you, right? Because God is all powerful, but the only way God can really help us is when we embody the essence of it and we allow it to work through our own lives, right? And by doing so, we wind up living the very best lives possible. Hands down. We live the very best lives possible. And you know why? Because it's all about God, right? And not in a sense of selfishly being about God, but because the power of God lies within each and every one of us. So it's important for us to go there, sit there, seek it, embody it, embrace it, and then let it express whatever it chooses through us, which is always in our highest good. And you know what? Religion, spirituality is just a different way to do that. I'm going to say this, and I want you to know that this is coming from the depths of my heart, the experience and the truth that I've discovered through all these spiritual religious paths that I've taken, as well as self-development. And that is, there is no right or wrong, right? We said that before. There is no right or wrong way to come to God. There is no right or wrong way to come to the God in yourself. There is no right or wrong way to express the God in you, to express the Krishna in you, right? Like all inclusion, right? We're all, guess what? Because when we all reach that point where we know what the focus is, what happens? We all end up at the very same place. And that place is unconditional love for ourselves and unconditional love for the rest of humanity and all of the earth, the universe, let alone, right? So this is absolutely fantastic, marvelous, exciting. It's it's brand new, right? And I'm just excited to see where the divine leads and where it will take us, and the wisdom that's going to be able to come through because of it. And I can tell you right off the bat, look forward to, my plan is right off the bat is to use everything, right? Use every type of religion, every type of spirituality to continue to do what we did through Heart of Christ. And that is to bring you, right, ways to love, improve, and expand your own life. And that's always been the goal. And so with that being said, that's the news I got for you. Very happy, very thrilled, very excited to have the chance to evolve. And like I said, I'm definitely going to miss Heart of Christ Ministry, but it's time, and it's time. The time has come for that to be laid to rest, right? And it's been a wonderful ride, but change is prevalent, right? Change is something that happens in life and in the universe, and we move on from it. We thank you for what it's done, and we move forward, right? So the very last time as Heart of Christ Ministry, if you have any questions, any comments, any stories about what our ministry has done for you and how you felt and participating in the watching of these videos and stuff like that and everything, feel free to write to us at SeanG04@gmail.com. We'll get back to it as soon as we possibly can. And also, in the 2 years we've been around, if you've been watching since the beginning or you just started watching, if you feel that this ministry has contributed, and keep this in mind, if you do donate, this will go towards the All Inclusion Ministry. If you decide to donate today and give. But yeah, if you feel that you've benefited from what we've presented here and everything we've done with this ministry, by all means, feel free to donate. Venmo, Heart of Christ Ministry, PayPal, SeanG04@gmail.com. Zelle is SeanG04@gmail.com as well. So feel free to do that. Like I said, make sure it comes from the heart. Make sure it's something that you want to do, because that is the best time to give, is when it feels good to you from your heart. Okay. And so if you decide to give of any amount of money you decide to give, you will receive the Endless Prosperity Pack. Once again, this is being laid to rest too before the new year is done, but it's definitely worth it, right? I tell you, it's one of those things that no amount of money is worth what you will learn through this Endless Prosperity Pack. From zero to financial freedom, 5 videos that are going to take you to a whole new level of understanding finances. And I love it. And I still watch these videos pretty frequently because, it helps me in my teaching of stuff. And so I'm just extraordinarily happy about that. And yeah, if you show any amount of money today at Venmo, Heart of Christ Ministry, PayPal, SeanG04@gmail.com, Zelle, SeanG04@gmail.com, you will receive the Endless Prosperity Pack. All righty. And with that being said, this message is done. The last Heart of Christ message in the books. Signing off, Reverend Sean Robert Grant. The next time I see you, we will be All Inclusion Spirituality. All right. Thank you so much. Take care. It's been a hell of a ride.
Every dream begins with a vision that sees everything before anyone else ever can. A vision that ignites the endless power to make all your dreams come true. Your truth is in this vision.